Well, today is September 14th. I'm going to do a little harvest update for you where we stand. Combine is ready to roll. We put Kyle kicker bars in place of the front two rasp bars on the rotor. Got them put in. They got what I call a claw and vein kit on the front beater. Got it all put in. It's last week or week before got it put in. Got it all washed up and waxed off. Actually finished waxing the auger on it yesterday. Was working on our draper head, getting it ready. So it's fully ready to go. I got to go grease the PTO shaft. I did forget that when we had it in here and on the combine. So replace the center draper belt on it. It was a bear to do, but we got it done. It is replaced. It's ready to go. Just besides the PTO shaft, gearboxes were good to go. Changed the oil, changed the hydraulic oil on the skid steer yesterday. Dropped it out tonight, Monday evening. Put it back in yesterday. I bought this and I got it in the winter of 15. Bought it off of Family. Had a pretty good deal. Got this, two sets of pallet forks, one set that's homemade, the other set's there, a rock grapple, which we've used it as a brush grapple more than anything. I got a tree shear, which we had to modify because it was way too weak and all that, but it's okay. And then we got a actual brush grinder that we use and really enjoy that, but that's been on here pretty good, so it's the second time we've changed the hydraulic oil in it. Wanted to get it changed. The filters are kind of a bear and just need to get it changed. Washed the grain cart yesterday. Me and the hired man washed the grain cart, so it's ready to be pulled in and waxed. Washed the little tractor in front of it as well. Got it all ready. It's been serviced for a while, so I'll probably use it to go out and get my 730B ripper as well. Got to go get it, and it shouldn't need much at all. It was basically, we only ripped about 110 acres last year with it, 140 maybe at max. All of our corn on corn got ripped, and then this field right out here you see in front of my shop, we ripped it with it early when we had a chance and all that between harvesting and all that. So did it, and it won't need much, just a greasing and check some of the disc bearings that they get kind of loose, but from what I remember last fall, it did not need much. And if probably with the video you can't tell, but I'll try and zoom in. Yeah, the auger shining where it's not really washed very well, so I have to touch the wash job back up on it that I kind of messed up on. But yeah, one of them things. But yep, other than that, the grain cart's basically ready. It got CMI'd last year. It needed a sleeve in the bottom auger part, so my dealer put the wear sleeve in it, and then they just put a whole new tube on. While it was down there, we'd had issues. This is a new design that they'd had. There was a bolt on this upper deal, and we kept having issues with it coming loose. So, and the tube I didn't think was bad, but looking at it, I'm probably a couple of years out from buying a new one, maybe 3, just not really sure. Kind of want a bigger one, but kind of got to fit the budget to make it work. And right now this works okay. It's just kind of making it work with what we got and all that. And the place I bought it from had basically told me, said, hey, you put a liner in it before it gets bad. And this is a 2009 model grain cart, so we went through 2 bottom augers, and he pretty well said, you're close enough, so just put one in before it gets any worse, and you're probably okay. So we did. And the upper auger has been modified to fix the bolt loosening deal, so that was a plus to get. We thought the top tube was okay, but we pretty well thought, what's there? Hey, just do it. Didn't really have the tools here to do it. Go from there, so probably go grab that. Here's our wet bin. We kind of have makeshift wet bin we have for our drying bin. And there's our top dry grain bin. Anticipated harvest date. I would like to pick some corn next week. Not guaranteed it will happen. Kind of the unknown. We tested some with our tester. It showed 29.5. I really don't believe that in some ways. Been very cool the last 3 days, but we did have an inch of rain too, and we've been in the 70s, so it may not have dried the water back out. But I still don't think it was really that dry, but we shall see. I'll check it again probably Monday or Tuesday. That first 16 acres is going straight to a Cargill facility to fill contracts. And if I deliver it next week, the basis is 25 over, so would kind of like to get on that basis deal to help the price out some, or at least get the extra 25 cents. Like the last week of September, it goes to 10, and the first week of October, it goes to 20 under. So that would be a plus to get it in there now, or try to next week. Hopefully, is the plan. We'll know a lot more. It's supposed to start getting hotter today. Nothing really majorly hot the next few days. But it's going to start getting more warmer, which is kind of where it kind of needs to be, get this corn drying down some more. Kind of where we stand right now. We shall see. Any beans, the bean field you saw in front of here, they are a 3120 cropland. Yeah, I mean, I think in a matter of from now to say next Tuesday, things will change a bunch, I'd say. Supposed to be up in the 90s next week too, so that will really put the burners on. But time will tell on that, so we shall see. There's a field of 2 9s we got that's up the road, up the road here about a mile, and then back to the east. They are closer than that, but they're still, I think, that last week of September. Got some 3/6s planted the same time I planted this field here. They're not near as far as long as this field is, as this field here is, though. So we're okay on them. Haven't checked any of our 3/1s that was planted 3 or 4 days later. Have not looked at any of them. I just keep forgetting to go out and look at them. But I know the 3/3s we had that I've been by, they're nothing like this, so. Nothing like this maturing though, so we're good there. Just not really much going on around here. Gonna be a quiet weekend, I think. Mowing some roadsides, or not roadside. Well, I got some roadsides that's off the beaten path that we kind of like to wait on until after Labor Day. Just kind of get them mowed down once, and they're good through winter and all that. Got some waterways that want to get mowed down. Hopefully give it till Friday or so, and they won't be as wet. Went from too dry to too wet. We did get another inch of rain. Saturday, Sunday, 3/10 Sunday, or 3/10 Saturday. Majority came Sunday. So that was a pretty good shot of rain. A lot of the beans should have helped. Corn test weight should still help a lot, I think. Milo looks good. Some of the grains on top was already starting to bite hard, so we're moving closer there. Next week is supposed to be back like a summertime pattern, they're saying. So, gonna get hot again, which kind of we've been spoiled by the first half of August being very cool. And then this week's been, I don't think we ever got in the 40s for a low, but we were very, very in the very low 50s, highs in the 70s, lower 70s. I think Monday was 60 something. So, yeah, it's a sudden change, but yeah, so always knew it was going to come back, and the kids have not went to school yet this year with temperatures in the 90s, so that's just pretty well a given. Everybody's kind of made that joke, and it pretty well holds true. When kids go to school, the afterburners come on, so it's going to happen. I still think full force harvesting will still be touch and go. And I have not checked any more corn. That 16 acres is 116 day DeKalb 6794, planted May 2nd. Kind of had some issues coming up due to 3.5 inch rain, but looks to be all a even emergence. I mean, it won't be the greatest, but our next stuff planted May 12th ballpark, give or take. Plant dates, give or take by a few days. Not sure which way it is, give or take. Have not checked any of it. Got some field down here south of where my grandma used to live, or south of our shop here, that Uncle thinks it's kind of dying. It's on some different chalky ground too that just kind of does, just kind of when it dries up, it dries up. Have not checked anything. That's all we've really checked so far, but time will tell. But kind of want to get that 16 acres chewed up and shelled out and hauled at least a little bit off. Got a pretty good chunk there. Other than that, we're just slowly making progress. Grain bins we think's all ready. Nothing dryers. We just got to light the dryer up and make sure it works. Guy's supposed to be there too, which we are waiting. We have did a update this year. We put this fan on our dryer. The place we bought our dryer said it would improve your drying capacity, so we shall see. I got to call electrician again and let them know that, hey, it's ready. I've called, but like everybody else, they're stowed under now. But we've got that done, and there's a deer out in the bean field looking at me. I don't know if you can see it for the sunlight, but he's out there looking at me. But that's where we stand on it, so got to call them here after a bit, get them making the video. Propane bottles are full with $1.20 propane from last year. It is now $1.84 for contract now. Done locked in. Who knows if I bought enough now? I kind of have my reservations now, being we're not really drying much, and everybody's kind of said that. We really kind of thought we'd be picking. Oh, Marshall has got a fall festival deal. It's always the third weekend, it's always the third weekend of September, which it starts Friday, and usually we always like to be going by that. Tomorrow, last year we started cutting beans. We're still, I think the last week of September, but we'll see. I'll keep you updated closer to time and all that, but that's where we stand so far. Hope you enjoy the video.